Great job flying, Eric. That was really cool. It's awesome.
Good afternoon, Portsmouth Ground, Sundowner 778 Mike Whiskey at Port City. We have hotel. We would like to taxi to 34 and flight following up the coast.
Calling Portsmouth Ground, say again, call sign.
778 Mike Whiskey. We're a BE-23.
Yeah.
There it is.
Remember, correction, Baron 8 Mike Whiskey, say cruising altitude and destination.
We are a Sundowner BE-23. We're going to be going at about 3,000 feet, and we're heading up towards Portland. We're going to do some site work.
Roger, stand by for squawk.
And ground RV 922 Charlie Alpha, that November hangars with hotel for taxi.
RV 922 Charlie Alpha, Portsmouth Ground, runway 34, taxi via November Alpha.
November Alpha 34, 2 Charlie Alpha.
Touch and goes.
Oh.
Pretty awesome.
He didn't clear me to taxi, did he?
Nope.
That's
what I was going to say. He's kind of new.
he's all about that guy right now.
I know. That's okay. He burns more fuel in like 30 seconds we do than taxiing like 30 minutes.
Number 8 Mike Whiskey, squawk 5376, should be on Boston departure 125.05.
5376, 125.05, 8 Mike Whiskey.
8 Mike Whiskey, read back correct, you ready to taxi?
Affirm.
Number 8 Mike Whiskey, runway 34, taxi via Alpha, give way to the RV-12 coming off November for Alpha.
Give way to the RV, 8 Mike Whiskey. Tower 778 Mike Whiskey, we're ready to go.
November 778 Mike Whiskey, Portsmouth Tower, hold short runway 34.
Holding short of 34, 8 Mike Whiskey.
Well, so much for that. We're going to wait for the tanker.
Oh, he's right. Oh, crap. He's right there. Oh, that was quick.
I'm reopening my door.
Yeah, good idea. You see him make that corner? That was pretty funny.
Oh, you know what? Those tankers handle over like that airplane handles really well. I think they're just like having fun with their new. Should have done a VOR check. We'll do an airborne one. So cool. I took my student Molly here to practice some landings, just a little less stress than Hampton.
Yeah.
And she's a brand new student. And we got yelled at. There's noise abatement.
8 Mike Whiskey, runway 34, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. 8 Mike Whiskey.
There's quiet hours. Transient aircraft can't do touch and goes at low approaches until like, I don't know, 11 or 12 on Sunday mornings.
Is he doing a full stop, you think?
I think he's touch and go.
Touchdown at about 8:10.
We should be off before his wake. Yeah, he's going again. Looks like it. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no. He's full stop.
At 69 heavy, turn right end of runway, contact ground 1 off.
Right,
was the
runway
wind calm?
ground off, enable, sir.
Yeah, pretty calm, yeah. Winds were like 220. Actually,
oh, yeah.
blowing kind of, we almost have a tail end taken off.
November 8 Mike Whiskey, runway 34, wind 130 at 4, clear for takeoff.
8 Mike Whiskey, clear for takeoff.
Surprising he didn't give you a weak turbulence caution. That windsock is literally pointing the exact opposite direction of the one down here. Weird. How you doing, Eric? Good. Cool.
Airport Tower, RV 922 Charlie Alpha, holding a short runway 34, ready for VFR departure out to the east.
RV 922 Charlie Alpha, Portsmouth Tower, runway 34, wind 130 at 5, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 34, 922 Charlie Alpha.
Sundowner 8 Mike Whiskey, right turn out approved.
Hey, Mike Whiskey, Roger.
It does look like rain off to the left there. I want a Bonanza. I need a get-rich-quick scheme so I can buy my own Bonanza. But in the meantime, I'm going to work on you. I'd definitely be willing to do like a part share in a Bonanza.
Yeah.
I couldn't do half.
Yeah.
I think that would be too much money, but
Wonder if there's anyone else we know that would too.
that would do like a three-way.
I was trying to get Derek to do it, but he's more into golf than anything.
Oh, that's stupid. Chasing a bunch of balls around.
Yeah, I think he paid like 65 grand to get into golf club in New England.
What?
Yeah, it's only 100 members. Like George Bush is a member. I
He
don't know how he got.
he could have had a third of a Bonanza.
But when his dad's paying for stuff, I think he just takes what he can get.
Oh. All right. Well.
What do you? Wanna,
RV 2 Charlie Alpha, right turn out approved.
Right turn out approved, 2 Charlie Alpha.
Yeah, they're all migrating. They're like, we're getting out of here. It's too cold.
That's quite the.
Yeah, if you look out there, it's pretty dark. It's definitely like.
I wonder where it's headed. They didn't switch me over yet either.
This guy has no idea what he's doing. Poor guy. He had to work like 3 airplanes in this last hour.
Tower 8 Mike Whiskey, can we change over to the approach?
Sundowner 8 Mike Whiskey, contact bus departure 125.05.
Over to Boston. Boston approach, Sundowner 778 Mike Whiskey with you out of 2.2 for 3.0.
Sundowner 778 Mike Whiskey, Boston Apache ident.
Boston departure.
Sundowner 8 Mike Whiskey, radar contact 4 miles northeast of the Portsmouth Airport, leaving 2,400 at this time.
8 Mike Whiskey, Roger. Portland 778 Mike Whiskey, 3,000.
November 778 Mike Whiskey, Portland approach, Portland altimeter 3023. Enter right traffic, runway 11, advise when you have information, Yankee.
Hey Mike Whiskey, we're not gonna be landing there. We'd like to do some low passes over the Bayley's campground for some pictures.
November 8 Mike Whiskey, roger. November 3 Whiskey Zulu, contact in approach 135, correction 134.75, good day.
3475 through Whiskey Zulu, good day.
November 28 November, descend and maintain 4,000.
Phone approach, 2 Tango Golf. We got Sanford at 4,000, 2 November.
November 28 November, you were stepped on, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, 2 November.
November 2 Tango Golf, use caution, multiple aircraft observing the sound pattern, squawk 1200, change to advisory frequency approved, good day.
Over 2 advisory, thanks for the help, 172 Tango Golf.
Find my phone.
Fort Foxtrot has a question.
November 4th.
Would you like us to maneuver for a right downwind or right base at Portland, Fort Foxtrot?
November 4th Foxtrot, you can set up for a right base.
Alright, right base, Fort Foxtrot. Paul approach, Scott has 1, 2 minutes prior.
Alright, watch yourself, I'm just pulling my bag up front.
Parachute
Sorry,
activities in the
big heavy
vicinity
bag.
of Sanford Airport, 10,000 and below, use caution.
Isn't there candy?
No, but I'm hoping my phone is.
Uh-oh.
It might be in the airplane. It's fine if it is. I just was going to look at approaches, see what I wanted to do. Oh, bummer. I think I left it in the other plane. Oh, wait. Is it my jacket? Oh, it might be my jacket. Nope. Not my jacket. Alright, but... So, we're not IFR today. I was going to say I could do the LPV when we go back to Portsmouth, but that's a pain because we'll be way out there. If they were landing 16, would be better.
They probably will switch it.
I mean, the winds should be favoring 16 at some point. Alright, I have Sanford. That's it. We got Sanford and Portsmouth.
How's it going back there?
Good.
Hey.
November 8 Mike Whiskey, advise when you're over Bayley's campground.
Hey, Mike Whiskey, will do.
November 48 Foxtrot, contact tower, good day.
Coming tower, 48 Foxtrot.
It's on the water, right?
It's very close.
Is that it right there, straight ahead,
November
just
9
past the
Juliet
inlet?
Mike, traffic at 12 o'clock, 7 miles
I think it is.
northeastbound, altitude indicates
So there's the bay.
5,500.
Is it on the bay?
Looking for traffic, 9 Juliet Mike.
Wait, I'm confused.
Traffic in sight, no factor, 9 Juliet Mike.
Oh, it's
November 9
beyond
Juliet Mike,
Biddeford.
Roger, contact
Yeah, it's
Boston
Old
approach
Orchard.
134.75,
Oh,
good day.
okay, yeah, we got a ways to go.
75, have a great day, 9 Juliet Mike.
Okay, so... I'm just curious if it's, so that's Kennebunkport, that's where the
November 7 Niner Bravo,
former
contact
president
Boston
lived.
approach
A little further. There's like
125.05, good
something
day.
that juts out.
1250.
I almost wonder if that thing kind of jutting out, like not the first one where the president is, not the second
Old
one.
Orchard, I think, is the
Is
big
it
one.
further?
Yeah.
Aircraft parachute activities in the vicinity of Sanford Airport, 10, use caution.
That's us.
Yeah. Did I tell you that I got yelled at? Well, they're flying out of what's the name of the airport there?
Oh, yeah. I know. Lebanon.
Baron 721
Lebanon, yeah.
7 Hotel, Portland approach, final altimeter 3023, expect visual approach, Augusta Airport.
One of the guys who jumps there, who used to be or still is a student at Hampton, called Hampton, called
RV 606 Papa Romeo, Portland approach, final altimeter 3023.
called the flight desk while I was up there flying.
Wow.
And was like, there's a low aircraft, and you know, they're gonna run over the jumpers and all this stuff. And literally, we were on the ILS. We were doing the ILS. We were flying the full approach. You know Haven, which is the initial approach fix out there. So we were flying the full approach. We were talking to Boston. We weren't anywhere close to Lebanon. I mean, yes, we were a little close to Lebanon, but we're on the approach. So anyways, apparently when we came around a second time, they called Hampton again. And
Oh,
it's
come
like,
on.
look, guys, like, I know that, like, we gotta share the airspace here.
And approach 328.
You shouldn't be dropping jumpers on an ILS, period, right? And they weren't, but this guy was like freaking out.
328 November, cleared visual approach, Brunswick Airport.
Clear the visual.
That's amazing. So what happened?
November 614,
actually,
Portland approach,
I emailed Derek and, not Derek, Garrett, and I said, Garrett, like, I want to be a good neighbor, and I want to be, you know, a good instructor, but we're talking to Boston, we're listening to Unicom, we're flying the full approach, we're getting radar vectors, like, we're literally on course, right?
Cherokee 48 Whiskey, 5340.
Do you want us to not fly the ILS there, or make sure we turn closer to the final approach fix instead of
November 28 November
being so close to Lebanon?
Yeah.
And I'm like, he said we were low, but we're at 3,000 feet, literally on the, you know, the charted altitude.
87473.
And he's like, I know that guy. It's fine. Just follow the, you know, fly your approaches, and it's fine. So yeah. Like, this guy got his
Cherokee 48 Whiskey,
undies in a bunch for sure.
5 miles southwest of Lewiston Airport, 2,600.
But the thing is, the jumpers, I think my suspicion
November, no traffic observed
is they vary where they drop them by a little bit to account for the wind.
On the ground via the telephone number.
So if the winds are out of the southeast, that's not a great, because then they're going to try to drop them closer to the approach.
Good day.
I don't
Appreciate
know.
number for talking to me a little bit.
They're going to not do that though.
Huh.
So just be aware that next time you fly the full approach for the ILS runway 7 at Sanford, that you're so close to skydive Lebanon that you just
4117 Hotel,
gotta be aware. I mean, we were looking for the jump plane, and
November 17 Hotel, descent at pilot's discretion, maintain 5,000.
Discretion to 5,000, 17 Hotel. Full approach, Skydive 1 has jumpers on the ground.
Skydive 1, roger. 1 aircraft appears to be in the pattern at Sanford. Radar service terminated. Change to advisor frequency approved. Good day.
Skydive 1, thanks for approaching a bit.
are you interested in doing approaches today, or are you just going to fly?
No, we can do approaches.
I mean, for you, like, I'll do a couple, but, like, do you want to fly something too?
I'll see how you go. And I did too well last weekend to mess it up this weekend.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, no, it was good. It was very good.
It's always good to get a little actual, too.
So Bayley's is on the little dingling that's...
The dingling that's sticking out?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
We're going to stay there in 2 weeks.
Oh, really? Why
Yeah.
are you doing that?
It's the last weekend.
Oh.
We get our RV next weekend.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'm so excited. Like, I want to buy an electric bike to get around the campground, but I'm trying to figure out which one to get.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not that lazy. Yes, I am, but
I was going to say...
it has assist mode and it has full mode. So
okay.
I'm not going to tell you which one's going to be my favorite, but I think you know.
You know, a little exercise wouldn't kill you.
No, it wouldn't. That's why I want the assist. You never know. Yeah, I mean, you got to carry a soda. You need that help. You know.
A soda?
Yeah.
Oh, sure, it's a soda.
Get a soda.
It's gonna be something else, Derek.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's in the RV. That's already in there. So I wonder if that is the campground itself.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I want to see the
map.
runway that's over there.
Yeah, we gotta look for that.
Oh wait, that would be here. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not the dingling. It's the ring before the dingling. See the R?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's basically old or just in. It's nestled in that little thing right there.
Yeah, is it inside or outside of the highway? It's inside the highway? Okay, so...
Oh, 95? It's outside, because we had to take a right off 195. Or is there a highway?
So, no, but I mean, what is... Oh, this is power lines. Oh, railroad tracks? Railroad tracks. Oh, so I see the strip for the railroad tracks, so it looks like it's just to the west of the railroad tracks.
Jet 7-1 radar contact 3 miles south of the Rockland
come
Airport.
down.
Yeah, just by those railroad tracks. We won't miss it.
Yeah, Portland 8 Mike Whiskey, we're gonna descend a little.
Last aircraft calling unanswered. Say it again.
778 Mike Whiskey, we're headed for Bayley's, we're gonna descend.
November 8 Mike Whiskey, roger. East Coast Jet 7-1, climb and maintain 10,000.
You know what the runway configuration is?
1129.
I see a strip that looks like it could be it.
Really? It's
Well,
4,000 feet.
Yeah, that's pretty long. It's like windsock.
KR 5150, contact Boston approach 125.05. Have a great day.
Hey, you as well. It was 2505.
I don't see me on this thing now.
I want to ask him who CARE is. Yeah, so there's this strip. See how there's kind of like the railroad tracks?
Yeah.
And then there's like a straight line on the left trees.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I mean, that looks like the only thing that looks like 4,000 feet.
Portland approach sky 6194 Delta.
That might be it.
Down for some touch and goes.
It might not be, but
November 94, Delta.
They don't see
roger,
me on
make
here
left
now.
traffic runway 11.
Left traffic runway 11.
Oh, there I am. Okay.
if I had to guess.
The nose is pointed to the airport.
Yeah, so I think that's it. Pretty sure that's it. I don't see any hangars or anything, but
Oh, I don't think it's a private. It's just, I think it's just the family owns it.
actually,
Oh, that must be the RV place, right?
I was thinking it was that, but it might be that. Is
Oh
it
my God,
Is
yeah.
it paved or grass?
Grass.
East Coast Jet 71, sorry about the level. Contact Boston Center 120.
I'm trying to find my
25.
campsite.
Have a great day.
The campsite's going to be, there's a pond. We're going to be right near the pond.
Okay. I mean, there's kind of a little pond there, but is that?
November 94 Delta.
It's a weird
contact
shape
right
like this.
Oh.
Kind of a,
Contact tower 94 Delta.
And it's definitely before.
yep, there's the pond. See it?
Oh, yeah.
Our site is going to be the last row on this side of the pond, I think, in that little area.
Okay. And this must be the strip here on the left somewhere?
Looks like it might be.
Get down a little lower if you can, and we can check it out. I don't know if that's that doesn't look like 4,000.
November 8 Mike Whiskey, once you're done with the photo work, where will the destination
You want to
be?
go Sanford and do a couple approaches?
Hey, Mike Whiskey, we're probably going to do some approaches over at Sanford.
November 8 Mike Whiskey, roger.
Yeah, this is it. Down
That's
off
it.
to the left. So,
Yep, there's the pond.
okay. Let's do a circle here. I just want to see if I can identify. I think that's the strip there just to the east of that strip of water. Do a 180 and we'll take a look. I'm curious too.
So there's the entrance right there where we
Oh
were
yeah,
yesterday.
cool. Yeah, that's the strip. Boy, that doesn't look like 4,000 feet. Really? That's 4,000? That doesn't look very. Huh. I think there's no way that's 4,000. We should be right over it, right? Oh, just about. Where's your little airplane icon on here?
Good afternoon, American 591, 1000 climbing 3000.
Right here.
Oh yeah, no, that's it.
Portland departure.
That's it
Good
down here.
afternoon.
So this.
Radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
Climb and maintain 10,000, American 591.
That's definitely a strip.
Can you take some pictures for me?
Sure.
We'll go around the right side of the campers. Well, actually I can't now. But
Portland now. Can we keep descent coming for 17 Hotel?
Baron 17 Hotel, descendant pilot's discretion, maintain 3,000.
3,000, thanks, 17 Hotel.
Can't see it. We have to, once we get on the other side of it.
It's the adult pool. That's where the drinks are.
And the Archer calling, what was the call sign?
Archer 8071 Zulu.
Archer 8071 Zulu, Portland approach, good afternoon, Portland altimeter 3022.
I think I got a couple lists.
Yeah, I like that
We're
site
just off
too.
of Wilmington Harmon en route to Portland.
Oh, you think you should be able to zoom in and see it? So there's,
Perfect.
did I get, okay.
Zulu, very good, squawk 03.
They're not the greatest pictures. It's hard. You know, it's the only time the low wing's not nice is when you try and take pictures out the left side or whatever.
And Portland, Stinson 762, we're out of 2500 for 1500.
November 762. Roger, altitude, your discretion.
I actually have the Sanford approaches in here, so I can do
5 miles.
Yeah, so
Bayley's campground, a Sierra at 1,700.
Okay, we'll be looking for him, thanks, 7.
I kind of want to do,
And November 762, I'm
what's
sorry.
the VOR? VOR 25.
Okay, thanks, we're looking.
Departure Bonanza 7005 November 1.8, climbing 3.
You get ourselves
November 7005 November, Portland departure. Afternoon. Radar contact. Climb and maintain 8,000.
8,000, 05 November. And Archer 8071 Zulu has...
Ready?
Yeah.
And 8 Mike Whiskey's
November 05 November, turn right heading 180 vector.
Oh, I can fly the
heading 180,
LPB.
7005 November.
American 591, contact Boston Center, 128.2, great day.
Oh, I don't have that approach, no.
28-2, American 591, great day.
November 71 Zulu, Roger.
When he calls you back, just let him know we'd like to fly a full approach VOR 25 at Sanford.
Okay.
November 8 Mike Whiskey, Roger. Understand your inbound. Did you have a specific approach? You're on.
We'd like to fly the full VOR 25 into Sanford, and we'll do probably multiples.
November 8 Mike Whiskey, Roger. Just be advised that the Kennebunk VOR is unserviceable. Are you just going to do it via GPS?
Yeah.
Whiskey Roger, we will.
All right, Mike Whiskey, Roger.
Okay, so we'll leave it in GPS mode.
62,
That's right, it is out of service. I know Mike and I were there recently and tried to do it. Couldn't do it.
Airport, squawk VFR, change advisor frequency approved.
Sir, thanks, Stinson 762.
Procedures. Activate approach. Okay, all right, we're on approach. We're going to leave it in GPS mode.
05 November, I'm going to have to look up this route. I'm not sure if we can
you're
allow
flying.
you to go
Okay,
direct.
I got it.
But
I have the
for the
airplane.
time being, clear direct destination.
All right, so we're going to do...
Destination 05 November. If it helps, we can do Syracuse, direct Rochester, direct.
Let's see, altitude 2,000. Okay, we'll stay at 2,000. So here we go. We're going to fly the VOR runway 25 at Sanford, except we're going to do it
November 05 November,
via
so it's near
GPS.
Rochester.
Vortac, we would set that normally, but we're not going to do that. We'll leave it in GPS mode. We're coming in pretty much straight in, so we're just going to do, I'll do one turn in the hold. We'll make a direct entry.
November 05 November, we've got, we'll actually have a route for you.
2,000.
So for the time being,
Approach course is 261, so right now we're direct to the VOR. That should switch once we get there.
Charlie Alpha Mike, expect further routing.
Alright, blah, blah, blah. Let's get the weather. AWAS 120.025.
Okay, we're cleared direct to the Cambridge VOR at this time. We'll expect you to climb maintain 8,700.
Oh my goodness. 120.
November 05 November. It's not a dreadfully long route clearance, but just advise me you're ready to copy the rest of it.
120.025.
November 1702.
Wind variable at 03.
Yeah, we'll go ahead.
Visibility 10. Sky condition few.
IFR cancellation received. Squawk VFR frequency
500.
approved. Show one
Temperature 17 Celsius. 2.04 Celsius. Altitude 3022.
3022.
Sanford Seacoast Regional Airport. Automated weather observation. 1847. Zulu. Wind variable.
There's no wind,
03.
same ground speed.
Visibility 10.
It's pretty nice.
Sky condition few 5.
Okay, so we got the altimeter 3022. Winds are calm.
November 05, November, you're cleared to the 7 Golf 0.
I'm gonna set. Look at that. So I'm gonna set my approach course actually. So 261 on here. 261 and
after Cambridge, Utica, Victor 2.
we're direct to the VOR. We
70, maintain 8,000.
November 05, November, read back correct.
so confused by
November
this
6, Papa
notation
Romeo,
on
change to my
the
frequency,
chart on here. It
190.75.
looks like it's making you do left turns. I'm so confused by that. Maybe? Oh no. Okay. Cool.
6 Papa Romeo on frequency.
November 6, Papa Romeo, thank you.
All right, so we got an approach. We're briefed that we're going to enter the whole turn. We're at 2,000. Once we are inbound to the fix, we'll descend to 1,700. The minimums for we're almost straight in, 640 and 1, so 640.
Do you have the frequency in?
Not. Oh, for which? For the Unicom? Not yet. 123.75. 123.75. Enter. Actually, I should put it in the other one too, so we can listen, see what we're getting ourselves into. Sometimes Sanford is crazy.
Yeah, especially today.
Oh, I know, right? 123.7.
Much less traffic than yesterday.
75. Switch it over. Okay, back. All right, 4 miles. 4 miles to the fix.
Care 773, video 7,000, direct Augusta.
Care 773.
Nice thing about doing it on the GPS, you don't get any of this like funky cone of confusion. As
Yeah,
you say.
I know.
When you have the weather at Augusta and NOTAM's
Oh, I see the view.
Note
VFR direct to the VOR.
Do you know what a VOR?
No, I.
773.
Oh, it's a little.
Copy, and we'll let you know when we got the weather.
It's like a cone, and it's got transmits in all directions, and you can navigate off of it. So that's the actual. You'll see it when we go by it, and that's how you can line up with the runway using that as a navigational thing if you're in the clouds.
And good afternoon, 649, climber 2.
Can you give me a 081 on the heading bug?
I sure can.
Because I'm gonna fly 081 outbound, and I'll put this
6149, Portland
over.
departure, good afternoon,
Timer 2, timer 1.
It looks like a Mexican hat.
Careful.
But
You never know these days. People are real sensitive about these things.
I'm sorry, it looks like a sombrero.
Stop.
And
Okay,
Air Shuttle 6149, radar contact.
All right.
November 90720, Yankee, Portland approach.
All right, so just to confirm, 2,000 feet, cross the fix. We should be crossing in about a little over a mile. I don't even see it anymore.
It's going to be...
Left turn to 081. Basically a 180 almost.
November 20, Yankees at a 35 or a Bonanza.
I don't hear anybody on the Unicom, surprisingly.
November 20, Yankee, I see it now. Squawk 5355.
All right, so just about to cross it. 0, hold direct. Waiting for the flip.
November 20, Yankee, radar contact southwest of the Waterville Airport. Show you leaving 3,500. Pick up the
Okay, there's the front.
VFR.
As soon as it goes back fully to 2, then I'll turn.
November 20, Yankee, roger, and just verify that altitude is correct, leaving 3,008.
Instrument flying is like
November 20, Yankee,
so much stuff just to get to the runway.
Yeah. Lawrence, direct, climb and maintain 8,000.
All right, standard rate. Looking for 0.
Air Shuttle 6149, contact Boston Center, 128.2. Have a great day.
282, see ya.
That's what we're doing right here. This track there, that's what we're flying. It's the whole procedure. And then when you come out of it, you head for the runway. And those are all your, like, numbers. You have that on the flight simulator, too.
Whiskey, approach, 125.
I just said the autopilot.
Was that up?
Hit the play button.
Where's the play? Oh.
November 6148 Whiskey,
Oh
contact.
no, I just heard whiskey.
Air Shuttle 6149,
That was me.
contact
Okay,
Boston
0,
Center,
start.
128.2, have a great day. 28.2, yeah.
I'll start getting us slowed up. Get to white arc. We're dropping first notch of flaps before we come inbound.
This is us.
Oh, cool. That's
Do
so
this.
fun. Awesome. All right, there's my minute. Standard rate. Coming at 261. Set, so that's cool. Boy, you fly with the GPS, you're spoiled. Really spoiled. Now I'm going to make my descent down to 17. Intercept 261. I wonder if I need a little bit of a crab. I might. Let me go to. I'm not gonna go to 261.
It's 17 knots.
Yeah,
right.
I'm gonna go to like 281. Let's see if I get a little bit of it. All right. We'll intercept there. Yeah, the needle's starting to come in a little. White arc, one notch of flaps. We're going to 17, right? Yeah, 17. I might need more of an intercept actually.
Yeah.
Yep, I do. All right. Gonna intercept.
Information Zulu, current at Portland, Portland altimeter 3022.
All right. Call him, tell him I want to. And Portland approach 778 Mike Whiskies, inbound on the VOR 25 at Sanford.
November 8 Mike Whiskey, roger. And were you looking for further flights following afterwards, or you just want to...
Actually, yeah, we'll get back up with you if that's okay, and we'll probably do 1 or 2 more approaches, and maybe one at Portsmouth as well once we get back on with Boston. 8 Mike Whiskey.
November 8 Mike Whiskey, roger. Show at least 2 appear to be in the pattern types unknown. Remain on that squawk and frequency change approved. Talk to you on the go.
Okay, we'll stay on the squawk and frequency change approved. We'll talk to you soon, 8 Mike Whiskey. Cool. I found it. I am not going to intercept this before the fix. Oops. 1209 or 5. No? Is that right?
No.
No.
120.
1, 2, 3.
025.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 0, 2, 5. Let's try that. Transfer. Okay. All right, let's just go for 261. I overshot it. You know what? I'm going to have to stay on this crab in order to make this work. All right, going down to 640 on 261, but actually I got to put some...
There's 2 planes. There's one coming right towards us.
Oh, okay, yeah, I wonder what they're using. Go ahead and switch over. So 1, 2, 3, 0, 2. All right, let's find out what they're doing. 261, that should be set. Sanford traffic, Sundowner 778 Mike Whiskies, inbound, practice VOR 25 approach. We'll be straight in, touch and go at Sanford. Okay, needle's coming in. And we're coming down to 640. I forgot to set the timer. Boy, I'm all over the place.
So your dad can see that. He's got the app now.
All right. Sanford traffic, sundowner 778 Mike Whiskey's on a 3-mile final, straight in, runway 25, Sanford. That is the right frequency, right? 123075? Oh, that's not the right thing.
Jeez.
No, I didn't have the right one in. 123075, transfer.
Are you northbound or southbound?
Okay, that's gonna work.
First, holding short at 32.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Sanford traffic, sundowners, 778 Mike Whiskey's on a 2-mile runway 25. Practice approach will be a touch and go at Sanford. All right, gonna look now. Anybody in the crossing? They're using 3-2. There's 2 people lined up.
Yep.
I'm just gonna go visual here. I don't really... There's minimums. Sanford traffic, sundowners, short final, runway 25, touch and go, Sanford. Wow, they're using 3-2? It's like they got a direct tailwind. It's funny. Okay, made the runway. Oh, there's a jet coming. All right.
Oh.
Ugh, always balloon. You know what? Because I come in too fast. Okay, flaps up. Full power. Wow, like real full stall landing. I feel like that doesn't happen that much in your plane. And Sanford traffic, sundowners on the go. We'll be doing another approach here at Sanford. We'll be back at Sanford. Okay.
Sanford traffic, Warrior.
You want to do the VOR or you want to do something else? LPV?
Runway 32 for a southeast departure, Sanford.
Or you want me to do something?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'm going to get vectors for the, I think I'm going to get vectors for the LPV.
Sanford traffic, Scott. I'm on this
Let me just get myself sorted out here.
Oh, boy. Where are those guys going on 3-2?
I know, but the winds are like right behind them. It's funny. All right, switching over, back to approach. I'll just get vectors, it'll be a little shorter. Portland approach, hello again, sundowner 778 Mike Whiskey on the departure runway 25 at Sanford. I'd like to request radar vectors for the RNAV 25.
That was several at once. November 1 November Delta. Say again the request.
I did not, oh, maybe because I was low. All right, well, I'll go ahead and get started getting set up. Procedures, VOR, RNAV 25, LPV, vectors, load and activate. Zermu.
Right traffic here?
November 778
Wow.
Mike Whiskey, welcome back. Ident, Portland altimeter 3022.
30228 Mike Whiskey. All right.
November 1 November Delta, squawk 5311. November 8 Mike Whiskey, radar contact 2 miles west of the Sanford Airport. Show you leaving 1,600. And proceed on course. What was the approach you were doing this time?
I would like to request radar vectors to fly the RNAV 25 at Sanford.
November 8 Mike Whiskey, certainly. Maintain VFR, fly heading 070.
070, maintain VFR, 8 Mike Whiskey. Can you give me a heading bug 070?
Sure won't.
November 281 November Delta radar.
I probably should have gone left to avoid Lebanon, actually.
Airport altitude.
There's a plane right there.
Oh yeah, I see him climbing out. Oh yeah, there's another guy.
November 1 November
posing
Delta,
downwind.
November 8 Mike Whiskey, traffic 2 o'clock, less than a mile. Looks like they just departed. 1,400 indicated, type unknown.
Yeah, we got them in sight, 8 Mike Whiskey.
November 8 Mike Whiskey, yet another one, 12 o'clock, 1 mile, also appears to just departed. I believe that's the Skydive Skyhawk, indicates 1,300.
Also in sight, 8 Mike Whiskey.
November 8 Mike Whiskey, thank you.
Portland approach, KPSM.
You should be right off the wing there.
The weather in Augusta, and we're playing on the visual for 3-5. Started ascent in 5 or 6 miles.
773, roger. You can expect that. Descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 4,000.
Yep, he's under the wing.
Pilot's discretion down to 4,000, KPSM 73.
700 feet underneath me. Okay, I'm going to level off at 2,400 since that's going to be my initial altitude. I should be on 071, that's what he gave me, right? Yeah, 071. 070. Okay. Okay, so we're radar vectors. He's going to bring us outside of Zermu. They get down to 2,400. Alright, we're going to fly to RNAV, runway 25.
KR 207, Portland approach, good
We're on
afternoon.
vectors.
Altimeter 3022.
071.
Only NOTAM remains 13 threshold displays 400 feet.
We already got the
Advising
weather.
the weather and
The altimeters are close enough. I'm not going to reset it. We'll stay with Portland's. We're talking to Portland. We have Unicom on
we'll pick up the
standby.
weather and come back to you with the approach for Rockland, K207.
And we have the right frequency in this time. Yeah, it was my bad. I typed
Number 8 Mike Whiskey, turn 15 degrees left.
15 left, 8 Mike Whiskey. Will you give me a 055, please? Thank you.
And November 8 Mike approach terminate.
Okay, this is going to be a low approach. We'll be back up with you, and then we'll probably be headed back to Portsmouth from there. We'll probably like to request an approach there as well if you want to pass that on to Boston.
And November 8 Mike Whiskey, welcome.
This guy's pretty cool at Portland. I've always remember him. He always goes good.
Yeah, he's super nice. I like it when people sound nice on the radio. Like, you're probably a nice person if you sound nice on the radio.
That was 75702 calling.
Negative.
Okay, so we need to be at 2,400 till we get inside Gunty. We can be intercept, but I'll stay on this until I intercept. And we'll plan on 1,800 at Zermu. Follow the glide slope down. Minimums are 496 on the LPV.
75202.
496.
Approach Skydive 1 with you, 3,700.
Skydive 1, Portland departure, welcome back. Ident, Portland altimeter 3022.
3022 and ident, Skydive 1.
November 606, Papa Romeo, contact Boston approach 125.05.
I've actually stopped reading back the ident because it's like, they'll see it if you did it. Like, I wonder if that's allowed.
Skydive 1, radar contact 1 mile west of the Sanford Airport, altitude check.
Alright, inbound course is 255. 255. Looks like it's already set. Alright, do you want to set my MIMS for 496, please?
96?
November 202, radar contact 6 miles southwest
right?
of the Sanford Airport, show you leaving 3,600.
75202.
That's the jet.
November 202, short stay.
Do you want to switch tanks?
Approach,
I was just thinking about it.
Yeah.
What did we do the other time?
I think we did an hour and a half.
Yeah, let's do it when we're inbound.
Okay.
KR 773, change to my frequency 128.35.
By the way, that was like the worst VOR approach I think I've ever flown. I didn't intercept the VOR, like the approach course inbound. I didn't set the timer. I like didn't fly the approach.
That wind,
773, change to my
that wind
frequency
wasn't forecast.
128.35.
I mean,
now it's 10 knots. I don't know. It was 18 a second ago.
A little lower now. I don't know.
773, thank you.
I'm not sure that thing's totally accurate, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, doesn't it take the ground speed and everything and kind of like figures it out?
It should, yeah.
Colony 474, Portland departure, good afternoon.
There he is.
Maintain
Good
5000 and
afternoon.
ident, Portland altimeter 3022. Colony 474, radar contact 2 miles south of the Rockland Airport. The altitude checks, climb and maintain 10,000.
I might get rained on going home.
Oh, yeah.
Portland, Chronos 5625, 16, descending 11,000.
Chronos 5625, Portland approach, good afternoon. Portland altimeter 3022, descend and maintain 10,000.
10,000, Chronos 5625.
Chronos 5625, only known to him shown at Rockland at the moment. The runway 13 threshold displays 400 feet. Advise when you get the weather and when you have it, say approach request.
At any time now.
I'd like to do the RNAV.
Doing the scenic tour out here. He's got a lot going on.
Chronos 5623, Roger, clear direct
I'm
Chicago.
next.
Direct to
Turn
Chicago,
me.
Chronos 5625.
Oh my goodness. Might have been less time to fly the full approach. I really hope he's not bringing me to Gunty. That would be stupid.
Colony 474, contact Boston Center 120.25. Have a great day.
Come on, man. I think he forgot. I think he forgot he's vectoring me.
Give him a call. Oh.
I'll give him a second. I know.
November 8, Mike Whiskey, turn right, heading 170.
1708, Mike Whiskey. He probably is like, oh crap, I forgot about her. That's alright. I'll forgive them. He's so
Send it to the dad.
good. Alright, 170.
KR 773, descendant pilot's discretion, maintain 3,000.
Alright, so just to review, we'll do the RNAV. We're set up in GPS mode. I can hit unsuspend now.
Portland approach.
25 core 4 course is set. Vectoring me should give me an intercept shortly.
November 408, Foxtrot Zulu, Portland approach, stand by 1 moment. November 8, Mike Whiskey, 6 miles from Zermu, turn right, heading 230, maintain VFR until established on the final approach course, cleared RNAV runway 25 approach, Sanford Airport.
Right 23, right 230, cleared RNAV 25 until established for Mike Whiskey. Junk that all up.
Foxtrot Zulu, thanks for your patience, Portland altimeter 3022, stay
Alright, rolling out 230.
3022, we're about 4 to the west of Brennan. 10,500 VFR. I'd like to pick up our IFR flight plan to K. Lima Oscar Mike, please.
Pilatus 408 Foxtrot Zulu, Roger, maintain VFR at or below 10,000 and squawk 2055.
PV fan on. My ILS fan.
At or below 10,000 and 2055.
They get in there with the runway?
What's that?
They get in there with the runway, it's all...
Oh, who's repaving? Is that Biddeford? Or,
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, needles coming in. is starting to come
November
in.
8 Foxtrot Zulu. I'm not sure if I misspoke or if you did, but squawk 2050. Sorry about that.
Okay, here comes my intercept.
And 2050, there
Roll
you go.
into 254 is the approach course. Pretty close.
November 8 Foxtrot Zulu, radar contact 6 miles southwest of the Brunswick Airport Say altitude.
Let's try, actually that's probably too much. Let me try like 255-ish. I don't know.
November 8 Foxtrot Zulu, the altitude check is going to be
we're inside of Gunty, we're on our way to Zermu, I can descend down to 1800. Down we go.
You're going in the right direction. November 8 Foxtrot Zulu cleared to the Wings Field Airport via direct bower. Bravo, Alpha, Uniform, Echo, Romeo.
I do need a little bit of crosswind.
Routing via Delancey,
Come a little bit right, just a smidge.
and expect 12000 within
slow down, go down.
minutes.
4 miles.
Delancey, 10,000, I'll expect 120. Thank you, Fox Zulu.
Polar Pro Scott 1, 2 minutes from jumpers.
Alright, I'm not going to do it. We're going to go left out of there too.
We have one inbound on the RNAV 25. They're about 4 minutes out. Do you want me to break them off?
No, they should be able to come in, no problem for Scott 1, thanks.
Roger.
Sure?
Care 773, Roger, IFR cancellation received.
I know, right?
Change approved, show 1 appears to have just departed. Type on down, have a great day.
Slow down, 3 miles to go. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a little slowed up.
Kronos 5625, 30 miles from Chicago, across Chicago, outer above 2000, cleared RNAV runway 3 approach, Rockland Airport.
Alright, cross Chicago, outer above 2000, cleared RNAV 3, Rockland. And do you have a number for us to cancel on the ground? Kronos 5625.
Kronos 5625, this 120.4 works on the ground, and there's also an RCO I'll give you.
20.4.
Alright, 100 feet to go to the glide slope intercept.
Kronos 5625, affirmative. And November 8 Mike Whiskey, there is parachute jump activity going to commence shortly. The skydive aircraft says that you should be no factor for them. Change to advisory frequency approved. Talk to you on the go.
Okay, over to advisories, and we'll do we'll keep our pattern close and head to the south and stay out of their way on the go and back up with you. 8 Mike Whiskey. Alright, so let's swap over 1800. Probably too much intercept. Hold 1800. How far is Zermu? 3.5, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 miles to the runway. I'm on Unicom. Sanford traffic, Sundowner 778 Mike Whiskey is on a practice RNAV 25, 6 miles straight in for the runway 25 at Sanford.
Almost Hampton.
I literally, did you hear me almost say Hampton?
Surge.
I call Super Cub in every airplane I fly in as well.
So you went to either Hanford or Sampton?
Something like that, yeah. It's literally, yeah. All right, I'm getting low.
There's a friendly cloud, I hope.
All right, here comes the swap. We're at Zermu.
Out the left window is the VOR there.
All right, 5 miles. Stay on the glide slope here. Okay, we're gonna need roughly 500 feet per minute, maybe a little less. What's my ground speed? 82.
It'd be a nice place for a house when they get rid of that VOR.
Oh, I live in the VOR.
I know. It's like
Scott,
a lot of land.
Away 10,000 feet over Sanford. Use caution for jumpers over Sanford.
Over Sanford now.
8 missiles.
Sanford traffic, 916 Bravo Alpha, departing runway 14.
All right,
it would be a
I'm already
straight out
high,
approach.
still left of course.
That one's on 14.
Call 3 down. Okay. Let's try that. 2,000 RPM? Let's try it. Let's see if that works.
Cozy 22 Alpha Zulu, southwest, 5 miles, landing 14, Sanford.
West. And Sanford traffic, Sundowner 778 Mike Whiskey's 3 miles straight in, runway 25 at Sanford.
Sanford traffic, Scott 1 has canopies open 5,000 feet over Sanford. Use caution 5,000 feet
Oh my
below
God, there's a jumper.
Oh yeah, look at them. It's so crazy. See if you can point it out to Eric. I gotta watch this.
Straight up. See the little dots in the sky?
All right, minimum's 496.
If I get a video of it.
Got a video of my amazing needles right here.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll start with that.
And Sanford traffic, Skyhawk, now it's Scarborough Alpha, is going to hold on runway 14 for landing traffic on 25 for 7 Mike Whiskey.
Thank you for that. 2 miles out, 78 Mike Whiskey at Sanford. Runway 25 will be a touch and go.
How do you stay in the pattern, or you do it straight out?
Straight out with a left turn. We're going to head off back to Portsmouth for 778 Mike Whiskey.
Thank you.
I'm going to switch tags when you're on a short line. Is that a good idea?
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Put the boost pump on. Yeah, it's on. Right?
Northwest of Sanford. Use caution.
All right. Well, so much for that. All right, 496. We're getting close to minimums. A little high and a little right. Okay, centering him up.
The RNAV approach traffic for a downwind for 14. Jumpers in sight, 2 Alpha Zulu.
Yep.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah, we got the jumpers. That's crazy. All right, a little bit left, of course. 50 feet to go to minimums. Here we go. All right, looking out, going to visual. Wow, that is crazy. Wow. Birds crossing. The whole 9. Okay, we made the runway. Car's coming to idle. Nobody on the crossing. He's waiting. All right, cool. At least I'm
Sanford traffic entering left downwind, 14, Sanford.
Balloon, 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 balloon. Hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. Hold it off, 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 hold it off. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, flaps up. Full power.
Sanford traffic, now it's Scarborough Alpha on the roll, runway 14 for a straight out departure. Sanford.
And Sanford traffic, 778 Mike Whiskey's upwind, runway 25 will be departing southbound to Portsmouth, Sanford. That is really messed up. That's crazy. So that's not Skydive Lebanon. That's the other jumpers that come out of here, right?
I thought it was Skydive.
Why don't they fly out of their own place?
And Sanford traffic, now it's Scarborough Alpha. We're going to be climbing up to 1300 and then turning to northwest.
You want to fly and approach at Portsmouth?
Yeah, we'll see what the ATIS is.
Oh, yeah.
If it's 16, I'll do it.
Yeah, okay. Let me call him.
Sanford traffic, 2 Alpha Zulu turning.
Actually, what I'll do is I'll do 132. 0. Oh my goodness, I can never do this. 05.
15,000 scattered. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 17. Dew point 07. Altimeter 3021. Pressure altitude minus 168. Expect visual approach runway 16.
16, alright, nice. Okay. You want to call? You want to take it?
I got it.
You got it. You already, I switched you.
November 100 Juliet Papa, Portland approach, Portland altimeter 3022. 3022. 5625, report cancellation of IFR this frequency. It'll work on the ground as well. Change device to frequency approved.
That's me.
Portland approach, sundowner 778 Mike. Whiskey's on the go, headed to Portsmouth. I'd like to do the ILS 16.
November 9018 Kilo, Portland approach, Portland altimeter 3022. November 778 Mike Whiskey, Portland departure, welcome back, ident, Portland altimeter 3022.
3022 and ident, 8 Mike Whiskey.
November 8 Mike Whiskey, are you heading to Pease now?
Affirmative.
November 8 Mike Whiskey, radar contact 3 miles west of the Sanford Airport out of 1,600.
Let me get you set up. Did you want vectors? Oops.
Yeah, that's fine.
You want the RNAV or the ILS? RNAV?
2000,
ILS?
3010 on the heading.
ILS.
Kronos 83, Portland departure, good afternoon,
Vectors,
radar
load and
contact,
activate.
direct cloud, climb and maintain 8,000.
Back. Up.
Alright, direct cloud and climb maintain 8,000 Kronos.
So this is probably a good heading. Alright, there you go. Your V-lock. I loaded it and activated it. You're going to put it.
November 20 Yankee, contact Boston approach, 125.05. Have a great day.
125.05 for 20 Yankee, thank you.
the approach in too.
All over it.
Thank you.
My pleasure. That actually works out pretty efficiently.
Portland approach Endeavor 4723, leveling 1000 Zulu.
Endeavor 4723, Portland approach, Portland altimeter 3022, lower shortly. November 8 Mike Whiskey, contact Boston approach 125.05, have a great day.
Over to Boston, you as well, and thank you for the help.
Chrono
40 Kilo Tango, proceed direct to Concord. 0 Kilo Tango, I'll have lower for you momentarily.
Boston approach, Sundowner 778, Mike Whiskey with you, 2,700, would like vectors for the ILS 16, Portsmouth.
Sundowner 778, Mike Whiskey, Boston approach, rider flighting at 270, back to vehicle request, maintain VFR.
Maintain VFR and heading at 270 for 8 Mike Whiskey.
Mike Whiskey, actually just roll heading at 250.
250, 8 Mike Whiskey.
22 November, once you follow the shoreline northbound, how far north are you going to be going before you go over to Fitchburg?
We'll probably go back up to about the 30-mile Vale and then head towards Fitchburg.
Right.
Okay, so Skydad Lebanon, I thought was like over there.
It is, somewhere over there. Yeah.
So that, the jumpers out of Sanford, I think are different jumpers? Right?
That's, I don't know.
Number 0 Kilo Tango.
Because like Haven is like right over here. Haven is almost over Sky Haven. That's the FAF for the ILS.
Mike Echo 64, negative visual contact, negative radio contact with the previously reported traffic.
321 Charlie Yankee, roger. That traffic's no factor. They're about 4 miles north now, still northbound. Number 8 Mike Whiskey, how they approach terminate?
We will be full stop.
Right. From 0 Kilo Tango to center maintain 5,000.
Boston, Chronos 83, 8,000.
Tell your dad it'll be about 6 minutes before touchdown.
Boston altimeter 3023.
At least that's what this says.
I mean,
Teterboro, currently direct cloud.
you're going to slow down for the ILS, right?
Yeah, right.
Plus you got the taxi. It's like 10-minute taxi. Well, maybe not the speed
Oh,
you
he
go.
might want to see us touch.
Oh yeah, maybe 10 minutes. Probably about 10 minutes.
242 Boston approach, roger, good afternoon, cross TY 5000, clear the ILS, runway 6, approach Manchester. With 6 Papa Rome, turn 10 degrees left vector for traffic. 282, good rate through 8. Thanks.
I say 190.
Number 5, Julia, Mike, roger, you're clear to the Stowe Airport. Via heading of 090. I'll have direct.
Oh, it's because that's giving you what it is, but the approach course is correct.
No, I just put that in.
Oh.
Because they're going to try to get below you continues from the west, they're landing in Manchester.
Oh yeah, probably 190.
5 Juliet Mike, in front of maintain 4,000 for now.
Boston Cross 83, can we expect 8 as a final, or are we going up to 10?
Were you filed for 10?
I think he's going to fly
Yeah, I
into
believe
the
so.
course.
I'm trying to slow it down.
Cross 83, so 110,000, I'll be able to give that to you in about 13 miles once you're inside my...
Oh boy.
We'll just hang out at 8, no problem. Kronos 83.
Cross 83, roger. If you do want higher, I can have higher.
So much for that. Yeah, it's too late now.
Yeah, no problem.
You'll have to fly through and
We'll
re-intercept.
hang out here for now. If anything changes, I'll let you know. Thanks.
One of them, Delta, there's traffic off your 12 o'clock now, 3 miles off the direction of King 5,100. Maintain VFI at or above your outside
Bye, approach. Bye, Portsmouth.
1-2 Tango, keep it a tight left base, runway 6. 1-2 Tango, keep the speed up. I have a Challenger traffic to follow from the west. 1-2 Tango, contact Manchester Tower 112.3, good day.
He's busy. Alright, now I think he actually forgot about you.
Yeah, Boston, Bonanza 22 November.
Yep.
Yeah, once we get to Plum Island, we'll turn direct to Boston.
Direct where?
Sorry, direct Pittsburgh today.
22 November, roger. And there's traffic off your 9 o'clock now, 2.5 miles northeast on the King 2,500.
Okay, we're looking for that, thanks.
Give him a call. Be like 778. Just see if you can just say your tail number.
606 Papa Romeo, you give feedback on course. Thank you. Contact Boston Center 123.75. Good day.
Whiskey through the approach course.
He's like, what?
I'm down 8 Mike Whiskey. I'm sorry about that. Turn right 360.
360, 8 Mike Whiskey, no problem.
6127 Boston, you on?
It's like, now I don't take it personally that Portland forgot about me.
20 Yankee, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000 for 20 Yankee.
It's funny, I wonder, like, if you're VFR,
40 Kilo Tango, descend and maintain 3,000.
and you're doing the practice approach,
They usually are pretty good, though.
well, they're usually great. I wonder, you legally should be able to just turn onto the, because you don't technically,
one of them is out the turn right, heading
I'm not even sure you technically need to be cleared for
descend and
it.
maintain 3,000.
I know they do it. I'm not sure. These are things I'm not sure of.
At 242, there's VFR traffic maneuvering off your 3 o'clock now, 2 miles in, King 3,100. Number 7 Whiskey, descend and maintain 7,000. 6127, I'll on course for you momentarily. There's VFR traffic off your 10 o'clock now, 6 miles southwest, mile 5,400 indicated. 22 November, traffic off here 1 o'clock now, 3 miles indicating 2,500, session maintain VFR at above 3,000.
At above 3,000, 22 November.
8 Mike Whiskey, turn right 090.
090 for 8 Mike Whiskey.
Cross 83 and climb maintain 10,000, 10,000.
Alright, climb maintain 10, 10,000, Cross 83.
Game on 6127, turn left heading 010.
Approach Archer 4334, X-ray 4,500.
Who is climb up to 10,000 Skydive? Skydive 5, thank you. Radar contact to mile southwest of Pepper Sports Center, report 2 minutes prior. Who is that? Was there a Kilo Tango IFR cancellation there receiving change of attitude route? Have a good day. Accept at 242, contact Manchester Tower 112.3, good day. 405, Juliet Mike, turn right heading 180. Where did you want to start the approach from? Juliet Mike, proceed direct Eric, maintain 4,000.
Eric, down in Minuteman.
Oh, okay.
Number 20 Yankee, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000,
I haven't done an approach.
8 Mike Whiskey, turn right at 140, interceptor localized.
140 for the intercept, 8 Mike Whiskey.
Game on 6127.
I haven't done an approach down south there in a long time.
1 November Delta, you can proceed direct Nashville, just maintain 3,500.
Alright, before landing, checklist mixtures rich, boost pump is on, we're on the full tank.
Twin under 1 Charlie Yankee.
And we're set up for the 165 intercept.
22 November, contact first 124.4.
Beetle's coming in.
24.4, 22 Market Day.
21 Charlie Yankee Boston, approach radar calling 2 miles north of Skydive 11 on approach winds per hour.
Full go, Charlie.
Number 8 Mike Whiskey, 5 miles around approach, heading 140, maintain VFR, clear the ILS runway 16 approach.
Maintain VFR, and we are clear for the ILS 16, 8 Mike Whiskey.
Boston approach, Archer 4334 X-ray, 4,500.
Down to 2,000.
Number 8 Mike Whiskey, contact Portsmouth Tower 128.4, you have a good day.
Over the tower and you as well, 8 Mike Whiskey.
20 Yankee, contact approach 124.4, good day.
Portsmouth Tower, Sundowner 778 Mike Whiskey. We are 4 miles from Putty, inbound on the ILS 16, full stop.
Sundowner 778 Mike Whiskey, Portsmouth Tower, check was down runway 16, wind 140 at 90, you're clear to land.
8 Mike Whiskey, we're clear to land. Alright, down to 2,000, we're almost there. We got plenty of time. Set up for this wind correction here.
Be pretty sweet if I have a tailwind going home. Like never happens.
I know it doesn't, 'cause by the time I get home, you're just coming over my house.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I 1 notch flaps, slow her up. Let's do a 160.
Diamond Star 7 Zulu Victor, left at the end, kind of ground on off, see.
Okay, over to ground, 7 Zulu Victor, thank you.
Want to explain him what this type of thing is, what we're doing?
Sure. So Eric, Derek is flying an ILS, which is probably something you could do in the flight sim, but it's an instrument landing system.
Yep.
So you've seen those. So basically what he's trying to do is the vertical needle is telling Derek whether or not he's left of course or right of course. So if the needle's to the right, you always fly to the needle. So if the needle's to the right, it means he's to the left of the course. And then opposite as well. So then the vertical line, it's actually the horizontal line, but that tells you where you are vertically. So if that goes down below the crosshairs, that means Derek is too high. So like right now, he's a little bit high. Not much, but a little bit.
Just crossing the fix.
Basically what he wants is, it's almost like when you shoot a gun, you have like the target, sort of the sight picture. You want to have the needles locked up in the middle of this. So now Derek's maybe a little bit right of course and a little bit high. So he's making small corrections to line up these needles. And if you follow those needles all the way down the approach, you can do that in the clouds. So you don't actually have to visually see the runway. And it'll take you to about 200 feet above the runway, which is about where I took the airplane over from you. So yeah, basically it's a way for you to get in if you can't see. So you should try flying that on your flight sim. It's not as easy as it looks to kind of keep the needles lined up, because what ends up happening if you make too big of a correction, you end up having to make a big correction back. So you have to make small, see the needle a little bit. So it's looking really good now. He's got the crosshairs in the dot. And can you tell me, is he high, low, or right on glide path? What do you think?
Just about right on.
Just about right on. Yeah, looks good. So you can critique from the back, right? You can just kind of keep an eye on that, and right inside that circle is, if you keep it right there, that's perfect.
Also, the I guess the PAPI lights are another. Once you go visual.
Yeah, I wonder if we can see them from there. Can you see the lights?
I know what they are.
Yeah,
you have 2 white and 2 red.
Two whites and 2 reds. So 2 whites and 2 reds means that you're on the 3-degree glide slope, which is what he's following.
That's what you want.
Flying instruments. If you're in a Super Cub, you probably don't want to fly that. Because remember how we came in so steep? We had all whites, right? Because it's not a Super Cub's not really meant to do an instrument approach. Those PAPIs are for instrument flying. They're supposed to help you on the glide path that's matched up to the instruments. You could obviously use them in the visual, but I personally never use them when I'm flying in a Cub because I'd be too low. But yeah, you can see he's maybe a little bit high, but it's coming in, and you can see he's got 2 whites and 2 reds, so it matches up with what you're visually seeing on the instrument.
Closer you get, harder it is to keep on.
Yeah, so the ILS actually has, there's electronic equipment. It's probably, not sure where the transmitter is, but it's actually transmitting a signal all the way up this path from the runway. And his aircraft is picking up that signal and is interpreting that signal to be right or left or high or low. And what happens is when you come in close to the runway, that signal gets stronger and sensitive. So it actually is a little harder to fly. You get a little more slop out further away.
All right, we got minimums. Perfect. I'm going to land long, I guess.
Yeah, if you haven't flown the ILS in your flight sim, you should try it. It's kind of cool. So nice today. That's the VOR. See the big white thing out there? That's what we flew over near Sanford, but they have one here at Portsmouth as well. Very nice.
The one landing I did, thank God, was good.
Yeah, you did great.
7 Mike Whiskey, you parking up Port City?
Affirmative.
You roll out left at the end, cut out ground.
All the way to the end and contact ground, 8 Mike Whiskey.
Like, why? It's actually, that actually increases your taxi. Like, that defeats the purpose of landing before Bravo.
Oh my goodness. We're off.
Oh my goodness.
Out there, new Michelin's on here, so.
Yeah, yeah. 3,000 feet to go.
Look at all the skid marks already.
I know.
That's unbelievable.
It's funny. Yeah, good times though.
That's where the super tanker parked over there for 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Cool. That's what the PAPIs look like on the ground. See? They're those like big lights there.
10 miles to the northeast. Inbound with Julia.
RV 271 Victor Alpha, Portsmouth Tower report, left base runway 16.
Alright, we'll report the left base 16, 271 Victor Alpha.
I've never done this before.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They don't even put a taxi line.
No, because no one does this.
Was that the new guy that?
I don't know. I mean, I recognize his voice, but Huh. I do the taxi back if I
saw, yeah.
Because it's so long to taxi all the way to Bravo,
736 Bravo
turn
Delta.
around, taxi all the way back.
And ground 778 Mike Whiskey, clear the active 34. I'm sorry, we're clear of the runway.
Number 778 Mike Whiskey, Portsmouth ground text Sparks via Alpha, go back.
Alpha, go back 8 Mike Whiskey, thanks.
I don't know if you noticed, but there's this really cute yellow plane over there.
I did notice that. Turn this one off.